On a good Thursday night for baseball in the Badger State, there's a look at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Opening night here. In this brand new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Milwaukee Brewers. Carlos Correa is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's a hit, their first of the new season. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun has a read on it. One down, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Broxton's on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Here's George Springer trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Hit hard up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the new campaign for the Brewers. Stepping up now, Hernan Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hernan Perez.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And he is in there. Coming to the plate now, Domingo Santana. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is when he's at his best. 2 runners in scoring position, and this is where he bears down. It's almost like he says, all right, I'm in a jam. Now let me show you how good I am.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Got him to go down swinging there. Domingo Santana is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Ryan Braun comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ryan Braun becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Travis Shaw is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. got him to chase a fastball out of the zone, I'd come back with it again.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands two men in scoring position. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Santana is after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
He's good.
Standing in, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the dirt. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reaction. So coming to the plate, Manny Pena. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Manny Pena.
Hard hit ball to second. A quick out number one. Now at the plate, Eric Timms.
First baseman, Eric Timms.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are two away. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So at the very least, that two-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning. So striding forward now, Zach Davies. Now a move over to first. Keuchel pauses. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Well, this is an interesting scenario, Matt. I think with the pitcher at the plate here and two outs, you're probably not going to see him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Brian McCann.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, Dallas
60.
Keuchel.
Dallas Keuchel.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Backhanded. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in to try it again. Carlos Correa. He reached on a single in his first try. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Broxton's under it. And that's the third out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Arcia. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Orlando Arcia.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Gurriel will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1.
The batter number 14.
Digging in now, Hernan Perez. He singled his last time up. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Domingo Santana is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw from Reddick won't be in time. He's in there at third. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Keuchel pauses, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's down on. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And the pitch on 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1. Pitch on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Into the box now, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Ready with the 2-0. This is lined into left field. A base hit. Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez.
for the Astros.
He flew out in his last
fielder,
at-bat.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Shaw is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Now
2 men
batting,
on, 2 away
right
here in the
fielder,
4th.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Manny Pena. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Drilled right back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Now batting.
So stepping
First
in,
baseman.
Eric Timms,
Eric
Tony Sipp. Now the Astros have somebody up in the
Now
bullpen
pitching
as
for
a
the
right-hander
Astros,
has started to
number
warm up out
29,
there. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Up next for Milwaukee.
And that'll
Center
bring in the
fielder,
speedy Keon Broxton. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hard hit to first. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
First baseman, Yulieski Gurriel.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Santana is there, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Tony Sipp. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late. Carlos Beltran will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Tyler Clippard is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance.
Number 29.
Stepping in.
Clippard.
Eric Sogard will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Eric Sogard.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Arcia.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
No runs on 6 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Second baseman.
Hernan Perez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side. Junior Guerra is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Junior.
Here's Carlos Correa now. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Late that time for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one sails behind him as he bends out of the way. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Alex Bregman waits on deck. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4. So the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
On to first, a double play. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. In the air out toward right field. Santana shading to his right, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Santana. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first. Will Harris enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Will Harris.
Now the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Left fielder number 8.
Here's Right. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball
And
brings
now,
us to the
your
Sunshine State and Marlins
2017
Park in Miami.
Miami
Opening night here in this
Marlins.
brand new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Miami Marlins. Live baseball here on MLB Network,
Leading
and it
off tonight
comes
for
your
Toronto,
way next.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Riddle ranges to his left. No problem here. One away. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side. That's a hit, their first of the new season. Standing in, Josh Donaldson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Changeup called strike one.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A high fastball is in there. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he comes back with a fastball strike. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. It's down, and their first hit of the new campaign is going for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back in standing. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting third,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's in there. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Batting fourth, left fielder Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Runners are at first and third with none out. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pierce has a play. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Batting fifth.
Settling in now, Justin Bour. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. And he is in there. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. First pitch on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
2-0 pitch on the way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. In time as he just gets the tag down. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Has a look. Now the pitch. Swing. Strike 2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement. It is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time. High in the air out to center field. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to ready now. Kendrys Morales. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Number 8.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Yelich over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. Russell Martin now.
The catcher, number 55.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Martin.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Batting 7th.
Here's Steve Pierce now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna looks up. Gone! Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back. I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined towards center field, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now at the plate, Marcus Stroman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Stroman.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1-0 pitch on the way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Ready with the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, coming to the plate now, Derek Dietrich. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Derek Dietrich.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Dietrich is retired, and there's one away. Now at the plate, J.D. Riddle. Into the windup and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive, and that was not the pitch.
Morales is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Striding into the box, Adam Conley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Fielder, number 11.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Now
digging
batting,
in to try it again, Devin Travis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that one right down Main Street. Now the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners second bay as the count moves to 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground to the left side. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson. First time up, he went down looking. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Here comes the first pitch. Kendrys Morales will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming on is Ozuna. 1 run scores. Tack on. Another here as the runner scores from second. It's 4-2. Now at the plate, Russell Martin. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. 3 runs already home here. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 5-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Pearce. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. 2-0 pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here's the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Troy Tulowitzki stands in as he looks at a called strike.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
To Gordon for 1. On to first as they get the double play.
Striding in,
D. Gordon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
To third. Donaldson's up with it. 1 away. Digging in, Christian Yelich. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hard hit ball to short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The right fielder, number 27.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient. And now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down. And ready for another.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, pitcher Marcus Stroman.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, he's throwing poorly in this game. One of the reasons why is the first pitch strike. He's less than 60% to hitters throwing a strike on first pitch in this game. You just can't survive that way.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason.
1 strike.
But sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Kevin Pillar.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Fourth for the Marlins, left fielder
First
Marcell
offering on its way.
Ozuna.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Hard hit ball to second. Travis has it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Into the box now, Justin Bour. He singled his last time up. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, JT Realmuto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Stroman gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Stepping into the box, Derek Dietrich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Derek Dietrich.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball right side. Travis fields it from deep in the hole, and he will get him at first on a. Digging in once again, Justin Smoke. They start things out as we begin the 5th. And he gets ahead 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-2. Here it comes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Kendrys Morales.
Kendrys Morales is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Catcher number 55.
First delivery to him on the way. Russell Martin is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And he's got himself another one as he picks. Now batting, J.D. Riddle. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, J.D. Riddle.
First pitch of the at-bat. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation. Ichiro Suzuki will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Ichiro.
First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Here's D. Gordon now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Way out in front. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. 2-2, here it is. Grounded back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throw into third. And he's out on a strong throw. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. In is Christian Yelich. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Morales has it in his tracks. And the Brad Ziegler takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Riding in once again, Steve Pearce. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind. 0-2 now. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Stroman.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he misses with it, 1-1. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. 1-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw.
Right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Pilar is right there, 1 down. Digging in once again, Marcell Ozuna. He hit a sac fly earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Ready for another shot now. Justin Bour, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. There is Travis. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. JT Realmuto, a hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the air out toward right field. Moving under it, Pierce. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Back to South Florida. 7th inning. Coming up.